俺は一人で
Are you ready to witness the most legendary fights in the beloved anime Black Clover? If so, get ready to experience some of the most intense, action-packed battles that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're a diehard fan or new to the series, there are certain battles you simply can't miss. From Asta's fight against the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun, Licht, to Yami's epic showdown against the powerful mage, Black Clover delivers some of the most unforgettable battles in anime history. So grab some popcorn and get ready to witness the magic and power of some of the most legendary fights in Black Clover. This may contain spoilers, so watch at your own risk. This fight is indeed very intense. Imagine a newbie, Yuno, fighting a squad captain of the Aqua Deer, Rill. Yes, other Magic Knights consider Yuno a newbie or a rookie, but the power he holds is not a joke. For a newbie, this fight is risky that could endanger your life, but these two never stop smiling. Take a look at this extensive long-range magic to understand what I meant. Crazy, right? After a few moments of that fight, Yuno was trapped in a tornado of fire and ice that turned into a solid hand, clapping its palm with Yuno inside. But it doesn't take long as Yuno escaped without a scratch. As they continue the fight, barely scratching each other, Yuno decides to take the matter seriously and goes all out. Although Yuno was saving his ultimate move for Asta in the final, he reconsiders since he's fighting a captain. On the other hand, Rill was surprised by Yuno's powerful mana emitting from him that he was motivated to fight with everything he's got. Their fight then shook the whole battlefield, with their magic going everywhere. It was such an incredible display of both of their powerful magic that it broke Rill's ice that he was supposed to defend. But in terms of magic in a real battle, Rill is hard to beat. That fight with Yuno wasn't his ultimate move yet. Maybe in future episodes we'll see how powerful he really is. We don't see this epic showdown of dark versus light magic often. This fight is a show-off for Yami to show Asta how powerful he is. As Licht continues to attack Yami, he dodges it and blocks every attack. No matter the speed Licht pushed on Yami, he quickly caught on and even managed to wound Licht in the cheek. But Licht heals himself with magic. Despite getting worn out from the fight, Yami still has time to teach Asta his technique and ki, which they use to defeat him. After spending too much energy on Licht, Yami goes all out and surrounds herself with darkness to protect them. But thankfully, Ghost shows up and reflects the spell back to Licht, wounding him. This next epic showdown is between the Black Bulls and a member of the Midnight Sun, Veto, the Despair. The Black Bulls were ordered to guard one of the magic stones in the Seabed Temple. Long story short, the Midnight Sun intervened, as their mission was to obtain the last magic stone for their ritual. This fight is worrisome since Yami is trapped in an indestructible bubble with the Gifso. They can't do anything but spectate the members and the Seabed warriors. Luck and Magna fought Veto first, while waiting for the other members. As the two try to study Veto's moves, no matter how much damage they take, they never give up. And with Yami's encouragement, they finish with full power twin magic, surpassing their limit. But even that didn't stop Veto. That's how powerful that lion is. So, how did they defeat him? As time passes, the members unite and fight Veto with everything they have. While Magna and Luck are still out of consciousness, Vanessa, Finral, and Asta work together. Since Asta is their only chance of defeating Veto with his anti-magic sword, they keep lounging Asta to get a close attack while supporting him with spatial and strings. It was quite an intense and long fight before the arrival of the other members, Charmy, Gauche, and Gray. As teammates, they fought alongside too. With very little energy and mana left, Asta still didn't give up and did his best. With the help of Gauche's duplication magic, Asta managed to stab Veto with his sword, but that only neutralized him for a moment. The squad was tired, but Asta never gave up despite breaking his arm. This only fueled the members to keep on fighting, until Asta finally managed to swing his sword satisfyingly and knock Veto out. You might think it's done, but it's not, because Veto uses one of the magic stones. It would self-destruct, but fortunately Yami was on time to save him, and finished Veto with just a stroke of his katana. How to get out, you ask? Well, Yami can't stand watching his members suffer while he's not doing anything. As he was slicing his way out helplessly, he overcame his limits and made a new ability called Dark Cloak Dimension Slash. He became a Magic Knight captain for a reason.
ありがとう。私の唯一の人間の友。
Since we're talking about the captain's powers and abilities, how about the Wizard King? We both know that he's got something up his sleeves. Can you even believe that this goofy and funny man that turns into a kid could actually harness powerful magic? Julius is low-key strong, so let's take a look at this epic fight of leaders. Since William's body possessed Licht's soul, Licht fought the Wizard King to avenge the massacred elves on that one bloody day. Licht harnessed the magic of the Black Clover grimoire and used light magic, one of the strongest magic in the Black Clover universe. Meanwhile, Julius is a time magic user. So, who do you think would win? Let's find out. Just look at this clip and see it for yourself. Even the view of that fight from the civilians of the Clover Kingdom looks like two lights flashing in the sky because of their speed. Let's watch this clip where King Julius tries to save everyone in the Clover Kingdom from getting harmed by Licht. Sadly, Julius ends up sacrificing himself for the sake of the people. Now that's a true king. This fight occurred when the ancient elf spirits possessed the body of most of the Magic Knights, and Raya was one of the Eyes of the Midnight Sun's Third Eye members. He can copy someone else's magic, and in this fight, he tries to copy Yami's black magic and Asta's anti-magic sword. We saw them fight before with Yami, but Mereoleona is a different deal. Trust me, even Magic Knight Captain and Yami are scared of her. Nobody can argue with this woman because her magic is unique. She spent years harnessing natural magic by going to nature's natural fight. This woman even spends her time in the heart of the volcano, something most Magic Knights can't handle. Both their speed and strength are undoubtedly powerful. But not only that, this fight also highlights one of Asta's characteristics of wanting to understand the enemy's side of the story. But for Mereoleona, it's no use in changing their stand. This is true because Raya would never forgive what the first human they trusted did to them.
Asta, 気をつけろよ。分かってる。
This next intense battle does an outstanding job of demonstrating Licht's absurdly high level of power, and nothing in their attacks works, not even their ultimate. Licht seizes the Demon Dweller's sword before Asta can stop him when he pulls it out of his grimoire, as if Licht is the sword's owner. Licht absorbs Yuno's spells, such as Spirit Storm, without getting hurt. Both are fatigued after the fight, and Asta is seriously hurt. However, they are completely powerless to harm Licht in any way. While it's disappointing to see the heroes falter, observing how they respond to and learn from it is also fascinating and encouraging.
500年前は悲しい別れ方でしたから、次は2人揃って葬ってあげます。
Now let's take it up a notch. This fight is between the Devil Zagreid and the Magic Knights. To let you know, the devils are powerful beings making their way into the human world through people who summon them or the corrupt. They only want one thing, to rule the humans in the kingdom. And the only way to defeat a devil is by using a demon relic. That is Asta's sword. The whole room was engulfed with darkness. And while the others emitted light with their mana, Asta was at a disadvantage, being the only person with no magic in the room. And since Asta is reaching his limits, he needs the help of all the other Magic Knights, including Yuno and Yami. 3 powerful knights in one room is definitely a cool thing to witness. With all of them fighting together in Nero's recovery spell, Asta finally lands the sweet blow to Zagreid and finishes him off. That was intense. Being able to defeat a devil? Thanks to that, Black Bull will surely rise to fame rather than being looked down on.
闇助弘は留守のようだな。彼が帰ってくるまで。
Last but not least is the battle between Asta, Yami, and Dante. If you think Zagreid was hard to beat, wait until you see Dante. He's hella terrifying. Being able to use both body magic and gravity magic and a devil supporting him, that's scary. Not only is he strong, but he's confident enough that he's strong and arrogant like a typical strong villain boss. In the first half of the fight, Dante is serious. Yami performs a great fight, avoiding harmful attacks like gravity singularity and unleashing skills like death thrust. But because of Dante's ongoing regeneration, Yami ultimately needs Asta's assistance to defeat him. Asta defeats Dante by slashing at him while combining Yami's katana with anti-magic. The anti-magic prevents Dante from regenerating. It was an epic and climactic battle that even the voice actor of Asta shared that they were fighting in the recording room. We see Asta and Yami fighting together in the episode, but it really felt like we were both fighting together in that recording session. Since we love you guys, we give you this utterly ridiculous fight between Yami and Jack the Ripper. Since these two would never stop bickering about who is stronger, let's watch how they settle their scores. Who do you think is the strongest knight out of all of them? Which fight did you like the best? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's it for the most legendary fights in Black Clover.